If your mind is always racing ahead to what's next, the next task, the next plan, the next worry, this video is your reminder to come back to now. In this short video, I'll be sharing 5 ways to be more present so you can reconnect with your life instead of just watching it go by. My name's Monique Worotny, and this is Rise and Thrive, a space for people who want to rise through real life and create moments that actually feel good to live in. We're not chasing perfection here. We're choosing presence. Because the truth is, you can't rise when your mind's running 10 steps ahead of your body. The first reminder about being present is presence starts when you stop multitasking your life. We multitask everything, our work, our meals, even our thoughts. But presence can't exist in fragments. Studies show that our minds wander almost half of the time. And when we do, we're usually less happy, even if we're daydreaming about good things. What's one thing that you do every day that deserves more of your attention? Is it eating, talking to someone, even just breathing? Tell me in the comments. I love hearing how people reclaim these moments. When we're half present, we feel drained, not because we're doing too much, but because we're nowhere fully. Try doing one thing at a time, slowly. Eat a meal without scrolling. Walk without headphones. Just let your senses do their job. You'll be shocked how peaceful it becomes. The second thing to remind yourself when it comes to being present is that your breath is a built-in anchor. If you ever feel lost in thought, your breath is your way back home. Breathing intentionally, even just 3 slow, deep breaths, signals safety to your nervous system. It grounds you instantly. Do you notice how your body feels when you take one full breath versus when you're rushing and panting? We spend most of the day breathing shallow, like we're constantly bracing for something. Start using your breath as a reset anchor. Inhale through your nose for 4 counts and exhale for 6. That extra exhale slows down everything, your thoughts, your heart rate, and your energy. You can't control every situation, but you can control how many times a day you come back home to yourself. The third thing to think of when it comes to being present is that slow movements aren't wasted time. They're real life. We're taught that progress only happens when we're moving fast, but most transformation happens in the stillness. Think about your best ideas. They rarely come when you're grinding. They show up when you're walking, showering, driving, daydreaming. That's presence doing its quiet magic. Where do you do your clearest thoughts? And how do they show up? I bet you it's not staring at your phone. We mistake busyness for purpose. Start scheduling pauses the same way that you'd schedule a meeting. Literally write in nothing on your calendar and protect it. You'll start to feel time stretch again instead of just fly by. The fourth thing to remember about becoming present is awareness changes everything, even hard moments. Being present doesn't mean ignoring pain or pretending everything's okay. It means staying aware enough to handle life as it is, not as your mind dramatizes it. When you observe your emotions instead of reacting, you create space, and that space is where peace begins. Do you ever notice the difference between reacting right away versus giving yourself 10 to 15 seconds before you respond? We lose so much energy to reactivity, replaying things we wish we said differently. Next time you feel triggered, don't fix it. Feel it. Notice where it sits in your body. That's mindfulness in motion. You're teaching your nervous system that you can handle being there. The fifth and final reminder for this video, at least, about becoming present is that it lets you actually live your life, not just think about it. The more present you are, the more you realize life's happening now, not when you finally get it all figured out. Presence doesn't fix your circumstance, it changes how you experience them. The same day feels completely different when you're awake inside. When was the last time you caught yourself truly here? Not scrolling, not planning, not waiting for later, just living. We spend so much time chasing the next thing that we forget to feel the current one. Start noticing your nows, the warmth of your coffee, the sound of your shoes on the floor, the light on your face. That's not small stuff. That's the whole point. Presence is where gratitude hides, and gratitude is what turns an ordinary day into something golden. If you enjoyed these reminders about what being present can do for you and would like to hear 5 ways to become more present, let me know in the comments below. If you're ready to step off autopilot and back into your own life, hit that like button. Subscribe so you can keep rising with me every week. We're creating a rhythm here that's real grounded and gentle. And also share this video with someone who's been running on empty. It might be exactly what they needed to hear today. And remember, the goal isn't to be perfect. It's to be present. Because when you're here, everything else finds its way.